Welcome to Boomhauer69's channel, and today I wanted to do a video about how I make boiled mashed potatoes. I don't know if this is the simple or easiest way to make boiled mashed potatoes, because making boiled mashed potatoes take a long time because you gotta boil up the water, you gotta wait until the water dissolves and then mash them. But I would show how I do it. Normally what I do is I just take the potato and I put it right here in the pan and I fill the pan up with potatoes. But again, I'm no 5-star chef. I'm not Chef Ramsay, you know. There's people out there that know how to make great tasting mashed potatoes and all food in general. I'm just a guy that knows how to somewhat cook, and I thought I would share what I know in case somebody out there, you know, might be a little nervous, you know, about cooking. You know, this might give them some encouragement, because again, I'm not no Chef Ramsay. I don't claim to be no fancy 5-star chef. I never went to a culinary school. I'm just the average Joe Blow that's just trying to live his life and hope for the best. But here's the potato. This is what I do. I put the potatoes in here. I'm using, I don't know what brand they are. Sunshine brand potatoes. I just use any old standard brown russet potato. That's what I use. I'm no really picky potato person, you know. Usually the brown russet potatoes is what I always get. But yeah, I kind of try to fill the pan up a little bit with the amount of potatoes I'm using. One thing I like about these, they're smaller, so they're better. And then all I do is get it filled about like that, and then I go over to my sink and fill it up with water, and we'll come back. And there's what the potatoes should look like. Now, when I boil potatoes, I fill them up with water to where the potatoes are covered in water. Now, this one here I peeled because I just did a video putting to the test this little peeler I had for many years. So check that video out. But yeah, what you want to do is you want to have, from what I was always taught, you want to have your potatoes covered, the water just lightly covering them like this, and then when you turn your stove on, you bring the water to a boil, and you let the water boil all the you let them boil until the water is dissolved, and then when the water is dissolved, then you mash them up. And I'll show that process when it comes time. Now here's what the mashed potatoes here's what the potatoes should look like while they're boiling. So yeah, see here, I'll show you, just kind of get that little white spot there. But yeah, there's what the potatoes should look like while they're boiling. To check up when they start boiling, they should rapid boil like this, and that means pretty soon the water will dissolve. And then when the water again dissolves, then you turn your stove off and then you start mashing them. Now here's what the potatoes look like after they've been all boiled up and everything, and they're real steaming. So as you can see here, they're all been boiled up, the water's dissolved and everything. Now it's ready for the mash part. I can't find my potato masher. I think I threw it out, might have got broken, so I'm just going to use my hand mixer. But what I like to do to help kind of soften up, you know, the potatoes, I like to add a little milk. This is something my dad's mother taught him and my dad showed me. Of course, my dad unfortunately is now passed on, but mashed potatoes, my grandma showed my dad how to do this. But I like to just add a little milk. Now, I don't measure out the milk. I can't say how many cups I add. I just add and then mash and go from there. But yeah, if you can see that, your potatoes should be pretty soft. They should be soft where they're just easy to mash, where it don't take a lot of force. Because if you really force them down, that means your potatoes are still hard and are not mashed. Didn't boil right, you know. So this is what I like to do, mash. And then I like to kind of mix a little, because that kind of helps get the milk in there. Probably add a little milk. And then too, what I also like to do is rinse this off here. I got My spoon got dirty somehow. Clean it up really good. But then what I like to do is scoop up some butter. I don't measure out the butter. I just scoop up and mix a bunch of butter in there too to help soften up the mashed potatoes. And then too, when you add butter to it, you know, this is Country. I'm using Country Crock butter and then store brand whole milk. You can use 1%, 2%. You can use whatever kind of butter, milk you want to use. I just use whatever. You know, I'm not a picky person, but then I like to mix the butter and milk in to help soften up the mashed potatoes. This is how I make them. Now, I think you can also make them in a crock pot, slow cooker, whatever too, but I don't have one of those. And I don't even know how to use one. I have in the past used a slow cooker, but I didn't use it that much because I didn't know really how to use it. But I like to, again, mix up my mashed potatoes. They do make actual mashed potato mixers, but yeah. But once you get it all mashed up. Now, when I do mashed potatoes, I don't peel the potatoes. I leave the skins on them. I'm going to add just a hair, a little more milk to them. Just a little bit there. But yeah, these are good. Get these all nice and mixed up. Because I like my mashed potatoes nice and creamy, you know. Nice and soft. Now, when it comes to potatoes, I don't care for those like box mashed potatoes. For example, I'm more of the homemade kind of guy, you know. Now, when it comes to like the Bob Evans style microwavable mashed potatoes, I like those in a few. But a lot of the flaky box mashed potatoes, I don't know. Get that all done. And I'll show you a close-up of what they look like when they're done. Here's what the potatoes should look like when they're all mashed up and done. This is how I done it. All I do is to make these again is I just get some more. I first put the potatoes in the pot, and then I fill up the pot with water until the potatoes are covered in the water. Then I turn my stove on high and I let them boil until the water is dissolved. And then when the water is dissolved, I just add some milk to help soften them up, and then some butter, some margarine butter to help with the soften them up in the process. And I just used my hand mixer again because I couldn't find my masher. But this is how I make mashed potatoes. This is the simplest, easiest way I learned from my grandmothers in the past, because both of my grandmothers knew how to cook and stuff. So yeah, if you like more of these kind of cooking videos, you know, feel free to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing more cooking videos, and as time goes on and the more funding I get and stuff, the better the videos will be, the more cooking I can do, and the better the video quality is, you know. I'm just a guy starting out again on YouTube. You know, I don't know a whole lot. So, yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And I hope you all have a good day. And thank you for watching. And comment below what you like on mashed potatoes. Or if there's some other trick, you know, to making mashed potatoes that I didn't know about. Or other food products as well. Feel free to put your comments below. And give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And thank you for taking the time to watch this.